All right, Pedro Salgado. Ooh, this is a favorite. Ooh. He's definitely a favorite, and I saw him in practice. He did not look like phased at all by this course. With his signature backwards hat look.
Big one.
Easily clears that gap. Looking so smooth.
All the cap
with that
through.
Spanish/Portuguese style that people are so jealous. They want it.
What are you up?
Just constantly.
Penguin slide and
penguin
crawl.
And then scrambling out. Very nice transition out of that scramble
Strides
into the
clean.
support.
He's going for the jump.
Powerful.
Good.
Damn, that must be one of our fastest times.
I definitely
if
think
not our
so.
fastest. I think that's definitely a front runner. And getting up on top of that wall into the stride. Look at this
Big
run
jump.
again. Look
Transition.
at that. Giant
Boom,
run.
boom,
No
boom.
wasted energy. No wasted.
Straight into stride.
That's how it was supposed to be run. That's exactly what Amos was.
Now, does Pedro have the most experience with speed comps? We've got Natalia, don't we? Yes.
Natalia's up. So she's going low, step vaulting down. Mounts that slanted platform.
Representing Triforce.
And you have to go around that bar. So she goes all the way around it, chooses to get back on that platform.
This is also the perfect
slightly
opportunity.
safer route.
It's a perfect opportunity to just show the variety and how the athletes are going to go through the course.
And she chooses to go feet first through that obstacle, that checkpoint, instead of head first.
No strides.
Takes the dash down, does not need to roll out of that impact. And they have to go over that bar again. So that climb up, again, climb ups are slowing people down. Anytime you're not striding across the tops of things, that's usually the fastest way. If you have to make any adjustments.
Setting the bar for our female competitors.
Yeah. And Natalia, who also does a lot of lifting.
I'm expecting Mich to take both big jumps, bigger drops, but they may not have been the decisions he made to be fastest today. So let's just see what he does.
He's another one of our larger athletes.
Mich is probably 6'2".
I think 6'2", yeah.
For those of you who might have wanted centimeters, sorry, can't help you.
Looking, striding the gap instead of precisioning that landing. Looking very quick. This is going to be a top time for sure if he keeps it up.
Window.
But he's going instead of penguin slide out the side. But he made really quick work of it.
Bit of a stumble, but he's
going. And across the line.
Ooh, it's going to be a close call.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so ready to see the list. It may take them a minute to.
I think he hit the first half of that course faster than maybe anyone.
But the middle section.
The second half, and only 0.02 of a second between Pedro and Mich. So Dylan edges Pedro out by 0.4 seconds. So
Natalia,
like you said, Natalia out in front. Alyssa not far behind.
So
4 seconds behind though. Ollie Thorpe, our first male competitor on course 2, getting some love. Jesse on the side,
talking strategy maybe. That's one thing we didn't talk about: possible teamwork, because at the end of the day, you might play favorites.
Well, these guys aren't on the same team as far as I know, but everyone in parkour is pretty much friends with each other, so you definitely see a lot of helping each other out. Ollie's so clean with his movement. He took 3rd place in our skills challenge yesterday.
Let's see what he chooses here.
Powerful.
No.
Dino's up. He's so strong with upper body. Just pulls himself right over the top.
Brandon, is that box? Go chalking up.
With the jiggle, with the wiggle.
Yeah. Because of her technique, I think we're going to see more climb-ups in her route. Because, again, I don't think they slow her down personally too much.
One that you have to do at the end. Ooh, cutting to the
navigating.
side, not trying to go underneath that shorter bar. Smart move there. Oh, takes a page out of Kai's book and almost gets that in one swing.
Now, we've definitely had more women going for this upper route. Dropping straight down.
Very clean movement, dropping down the platforms there. There's a series of platforms. You can see it there. There is a precision little wall there, and then there's also a platform that's less precise.
Through the window to the finish. Ooh, Lorena. Saying the run was hot. Next up,
Dylan.
and Apex Movement Pro.
Myrmidon and Apex Movement Pro.
Currently the fastest time overall.
Handsome. Another handsome beard as well. A couple of caterpillar eyebrows. Not mad at that. Good luck, Dylan.
I'm really excited about this first phase. Let's see what he does.
Strides easily. 10-foot bar, just like Pedro. Dives out, easily getting to that last shay. Dinoing across and goes down to the grab bar. Oh, this is it, folks. There's no way this is not our fastest time unless he messes up here. Get through the checkpoint, Dylan, and across the line. I got to say, I think Dylan just extended his lead. I don't think there's any way around that fact. I'm sorry. And I got a soft spot for Dylan, obviously. But
I like
look
Dylan.
at this stride. And again, look at that sideways foot placement on that 1-inch bar.
I'm not against
diving
Dylan.
out.
I just want to see him
my
get
God.
pushed today. I want to see Dylan have to try.
Let's check these times. Dylan was ahead by just over a half second of Pedro, and Pedro got 18, so
A full 2 seconds.
not
on
far
Mich.
behind Mich because of that slip up. Unfortunately, I really wish we could have seen his time without that slip up. He might have been above everyone. Dasha just gets edged out, so you're right there. She did get edged out
5-point
by
spread
Tamila.
there, but it'll be a fight for fourth with Erica and Dasha for sure.
Brandy Laird
Oh, Renee's tied with Erica
is in
at
seventh,
as well.
and just so you guys are also aware, Brandy Laird, again, not only is she competing on a fever or just getting over a fever, but she's also done 4 competitions
she's done every single one.
in like the last few days. Yeah, it's insane in 2 days.
Brandy went for
3
time
days.
trials on both days as well as skill, and all of those just took
So she's
an insane
putting
amount of energy.
all kinds of energy and effort into this competition, and she is reaping like a whole bunch of rewards, I'm sure, in the ways of just sometimes these competitions for a lot of athletes, it's just about revealing certain strengths and weaknesses to yourself, because you don't know necessarily what your weaknesses are until you put yourself on the line like that. Tam's looking pretty fresh.
Now Tam,
Tied for second.
yeah, tied for second. That was just fastest time for women from Natalia. Let's see if Tam can take it.
So if Tam wants a piece of first place, she's going
Looking
to have
all
to beat
smiles.
Natalia's time, who is currently our leader for this course. Woo! I love that
dive
beautiful monkey plant to dive Kong.
A little slow down.
Make sure she's balanced.
Good.
Cat leaps up. Transitions around the pole there. And around our next checkpoint there. And she's going down for that cat hang traverse as well.
But
Muscles right back up. Still has the power to get straight to support, which is that arm straight, waist at the ledge position, which is super rare to see that kind of strength in this late of the course.
This seems to be the point where a lot of people are having to slow down after they come out of the tunnel.
The tunnel is, and especially since these obstacles are so precise at the end of the tunnel, you really don't want to be falling at 8 feet off those bars and messing up the rest of the course. So you have to take your time once you're fatigued. One
Quick up the
swift
pole.
climb up motion gets her to the
Through the
top
finish.
of that thing and through
First
the
to
line.
not fall at the finish. She still has some energy left.
Damn, she's still standing.
And I'm glad because she's in the style later. She's got to recover. Getting the strong shoe wipe.
Alyssa Serpa wiping off her strike movements. Hashtag United by Motion.
Yeah. You like that?
Here she goes. Striding up. Striding
Making
again.
it
Oh,
fast.
so confident with her strides. Monkey plants up. Ooh, she is looking like she's going to have the fastest time. She keeps this pace up. Going to the side.
Through, around the
Not
pole.
missing any checkpoints here. Around this next flag. And
Is she
she's
going down
not.
as well?
Oh, she is opting for the same cat hang traverse route. Oh, I like the way she put her right hand on the other side of the flag before she even got into cat hang, skipping just one beat. If you can take out even just one baby step or one hand placement, that can save you just fractions of a second, but also it saves you energy.
And as we saw earlier, sometimes that's all it takes.
Yep. All right, pace is slowing a little bit, but she's still looking strong here. Underneath. Just a few more checkpoints to go. Get it, Alyssa.
Let's see if she can get up here just as strong.
Get it.
Oh,
Nicely
quick.
done. Yes,
Strong finish.
powerful still. And
Redirection
across the line
through.
with room,
Staying
with energy
up.
to spare. She's standing up. I think that's definitely going to be our new fastest time as well.
Let's hear it.
Pedro Salgado out of Lisbon. I can't wait to travel to Portugal one day. He was showing me some of his spots. They look beautiful.
Portugal is beautiful, period.
All right, let's see what he opts for over these first 2 walls.
Boom. Stride
Kong
through.
to stride, striding up. Hits
Goes
the
to
Kong
the
precision.
concrete. Ooh.
Dive Kong's out.
Does he come up short on the
he
lache?
missed a little
Oh.
bit on the lache, but he's so quick to be back on his feet. And he's around this checkpoint. I think this is definitely our
Little
fastest time yet.
hesitation.
Male or female. Hits it
Quick.
perfect. Tri-step on the ledge.
Oh, he fell.
No!
No, Amos is down.
devastated. Amos is going to cry himself to sleep
No
all the way
updates as
down.
of yet, but we may just have to watch Dylan take this on.
So let's see what Dylan does here. He doesn't have to necessarily put a huge run together probably to get first in the comp, but he can't sleep on any of these other athletes.
Oh, no.
Sneaking in. If he fails. If he falls, though.
If Mich takes second, that gives him that point boost he might just need. So Dylan's got to be.
The pressure is on, though,
responsible.
because we've seen a lot of athletes DQ on this last course.
Oh, yeah.
So Dylan has to know that he does not want to go home.
Here we go.
With no time. Stride. Hits it, no problem. Strides. Oh, my God. A
the
powerful
foot
stride
keep going.
combo. Off to the side.
All right, what's Dylan going to opt for?
Goes around the corner.
Yeah. Nice.
Then goes around the bar this way.
Catch.
Can he save
Yes.
it? Gets through.
Over,
Drops
under.
down to that 7-foot bar. Dylan
Under.
goes under. He's not wasting any more energy trying to figure
Last
out
competitor.
the hard problems. Climbing. He knows he just has to put up a solid time.
Get through.
And across
Finish.
the line.
Staying up.
The relief must be huge just to know.
A number of slip-ups, but the recoveries
It's
also
interesting.
display his skill.
You know what's funny is that he played it safe.
Yeah.
And he still had slip-ups. I wonder if it's because he probably practiced a much more dynamic line in practice, thinking he would have to probably put that together.
Yeah.
But probably because he knew where the standings were, he's like, you know what, maybe I should go safe route. But then he didn't practice those moves necessarily.
That's fair.
So he had to We want to give another quick shout out to our sponsors while we're waiting for those official times to come in. We got Apex Movement on the top there. That's our Apex Movement logo. Again, the main sponsor of this event. That's why it's called the Apex International. Strike Movement, United by Motion. Those are good friends in Vancouver where they're based and providing footwear for parkour athletes everywhere. Parkour EDU, of course, down the bottom right there. Again, I couldn't say enough about it because I'm actually part owner of the company. I couldn't be more stoked to be working alongside Ryan and Amos on such an awesome project and truly trying to bring parkour education, basically bringing our curriculum, what we've, I am an Apex Movement student. Before I was ever doing coaching or becoming a champion in competitions like this, I was just taking classes here at Apex Movement, and now we're bringing that kind of curriculum, the long history that Ryan and Amos have perfected this curriculum. We're bringing all that stuff to anyone where there isn't a gym. If you're anywhere with an internet connection, you're going to have access to these awesome materials. So, here we go. Here's those final standings. First of all, for the men's time trials, you can see Dylan had the fastest time, even with those falters on the third course, and that third course was almost twice as long as our first few courses. So that's really why you saw that fatigue setting in. But
in a second.
And you can see that Maple Leaf 1, 2, and 3. Alyssa Serpa with not the fastest time again on the third course, but overall the most points. And it looks like they tied her and Tamila
with points
with 36, so they must have went down to cumulative time.
Yep.
And because Alyssa had overall the least amount of time between those two.
It looks like the real difference was just in that first course because Alyssa was ahead by almost a full 8 seconds.